Yuzuru Hanyu announced his marriage, and footage from the Pyeongchang Olympics, where he won the gold medal, was shown over and over again on television. As spectators repeatedly watched him lose his expression at the end of the men's free skate semi, memories of 5.5 years ago came flooding back. Special photo. Screams and smiles of Yuzuru Hanyu at the Olympic Games in Pyeongchang. On that day, the photographer was on the right side of the photograph when viewed from the judge's seat. He was positioned above the side of the rink and installed a camera with a super telephoto lens with a focal length of 600 millimeters. A photographer has one goal. It's about photographing his facial expression after the performance. Having completed his speech, Hanyu raised his index finger as if convinced of victory. With a broken face, he clenched his fist and lowered his right hand down. During filming, the photographer thought this was the peak of his joy. However, the biggest climax came after this. He seemed to spread his arms and take a deep breath. Since then, his appearance has changed. The moment the photographer felt it coming, his hand clenched as he held the camera, which was held vertically, and his body tensed as if he was preparing himself. Mr. Hanyu screams at the skating rink, his emotions exploding at the same time. The photographer had no time to worry about focus or framing. Overwhelmed by overwhelming emotions, he struggled to capture them in the viewfinder. The photographer says 5 years later. Are there situations in your daily life when you raise your hands and shout? He doesn't shy away from people's gaze and is unlikely to shed a tear. This is why, as a photographer, I believe that capturing the facial expressions of athletes is one of the attractive aspects of sports photography. Looking back, there are many moments of joy that a photographer can capture at events like the Olympics. Among them, he will never forget the spectacle he saw at the Pyeongchang Olympics. Returning to Japan, the photographer was surprised to receive a photo book from the Pyeongchang Olympics. In the photo, Hanyu is smiling and feeling relieved after the awards ceremony. His gentle face makes everyone who sees him feel happy. There are many different ways to be happy. It is also a scene that conveys emotion. The photographer even forgot that he chose and published this photo, but now it is my favorite. Narrated by Junichi Sasaki. Era magazine has announced the release of a 112-page photo book about Yuzuru Hanyu, the driving force of independence. 64 previously unpublished photographs are announced, created in 6 different situations, images that Yuzuru Hanyu tried on during a photo shoot with Mika Ninagawa. The photo book will include a full exclusive interview with Yuzuru and Mika, Hanyu's answers to 100 questions, as well as a review of 5 ice shows, Prologue, Gift, Not Stelata, Stars on Ice 2023, and Fantasy on Ice 2023, and a report 263 minutes. Photo book size 29.5, 22.916 centimeters. Cost 4,400 yen. Release November 11. This photo book is currently available for pre-sale and is in first place on the main Japanese Amazon bestseller list. A regular issue of Era with Yuzuru on the cover will also be released. The issue will include photographs that were not included in the photo book. The issue will go on sale on November 6th and cost 510 yen. Era magazine created a YouTube channel and published a recent video from a photo shoot with Yuzuru Hanyu there. As an argument for opening the channel, it is said that YouTube can be watched on a large TV screen. Ajinomoto has published 2 mini interviews with Yuzuru, as well as a promotional video dedicated to amino protein, a source of protein. Please tell me what arguments you have in favor of amino protein? Yuzuru. First of all, it is an inconvenient task. Take a shaker, pour water into it, mix and drink. For people who eat little, like me, the load on the stomach from liquid alone will already be significant. Therefore, it was quite difficult when the need arose to enrich nutrition, that is, food. In this regard, I really like the fact that there is no need for a shaker at all, and only a little water is required, and also the fact that it does not contain much fat. Amino protein comes in 2 flavors. lemon and blackcurrant. Do you have a favorite? Yuzuru. With lemon flavor, amino protein is refreshing and easy to drink. As for blackcurrant, I personally really like blackcurrant flavored candies and chewing gum, as well as other similar flavored things. When I'm feeling down, or when I just want to eat something, or as a snack alternative, since blackcurrant amino protein is so delicious, those are the times when I think I can have it. Yuzuru in the video. Instant protein that can be consumed quickly. Amino protein. Ana Airlines posted a 10-minute interview with Yuzuru Hanyu on its YouTube page at exactly 11:11 p.m. Japan time. Phyton has become a tour sponsor for Yuzuru's upcoming ice show Repray, along with Toa and Sekisei. Yuzuru. Hello, I'm Yuzuru Hanyu. Phyton has decided to support my tour, which starts this fall. A promotion has begun during which you can win tickets to the show. For details, please visit the dedicated website from September 25th. I look forward to many applications. For every 15,000 yen spent on Phyton products, 100 people will have a chance to win tickets to Yuzuru's show in Saitama. More detailed information will be published on a special page from September 25. In the second article, dedicated to the release of the Frau magazine in November with materials about Yuzuru, photographs from an open training session were published. Yaguchi Toru specifically highlighted footage taken during share practice last August. The photographer noted the tender expression captured as Yuzuru read messages from fans in the YouTube live chat. The issue will go on sale on September 28th. A month has passed since Yuzuru Hanyu's social networks, without mentioning the identity of his partner. Until now, various information has been circulated about Naizuma, including that she was a classmate and a former super famous idol, but recently important information has finally been released. Online version of the Weekly Women's former violinist, Entertainment Table. This magazine, Weekly Shincho, Yamaguchi Prefecture. Last March, Hanyu purchased 2 rooms on the top floor of a 1-million-story building surrounded by lush greenery, and opened up his family life in his hometown of Sendai. I always keep my hood pulled down over my eyes, says one of the residents. Mr. and his family move here this year. Ryo and his parents live in another town and inside the house. So when he passes others, he always pulls his hood over his eyes and looks down. Thought he didn't want someone to know. It seems that none of the local residents saw Hanyu walking with his new wife. Mayuko's father ran a construction company in his hometown of Yamaguchi and passed away about 10 years ago. His family has long supported the Kishi family, and he led the associate representatives for several stages, the political director of Asahi Television, who is still known as a commentator. I wouldn't have heard that. However, she is a sweet girl with no pretensions. In front of my relatives. The string broke, but she remained unperturbed and continued to play until the end.